Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Ashley Stacy. Um, yeah, you probably cannot remember me because it's probably been a year plus since I had a video out, so it's been a long while, but it is year 2020. Probably this will be the first video of this year, and yeah, I thought, you know what, let me get back into this YouTube space, and because I started it, let's finish it and see where we can take this and how we can use this platform. So before we go any further, I hope you've subscribed. If you haven't, which probably you haven't, if you haven't, just press that subscribe button down there and then ring the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. So now, I have been so nervous about getting back into this space. I have been so busy as well. I haven't been able to do any vlogs or post anything. The last time, I think it became easier for me to vlog and to do the travel videos because I was kind of traveling or up and about. But I think towards half of last year, it became a bit crazy because there were so many things that I was trying to work on, and with this, I think came a lot of learning and a lot of things that I believe I would love to share, because I want to use this space to kind of educate people, grow with people, and create meaningful videos that I can look back and be like, yeah, that was really good. I could pick out something from it. So this is the kind of idea I have, and I thought, why not share maybe things that I learned throughout last year. Why not share the things that I've been working on, and just teach you on the steps, the paths that I tried to take and how it worked out for me. I mean, it could help someone. So yeah. Anyway, in case you're wondering, I'm at the backyard of my house with my little sister swinging right behind you guys. Yeah, maybe you want to say hi. Say hi.
Hi guys.
Yeah. So, and let me put you guys right there and tilt this. So yeah, it is a sunny day, a beautiful day, and probably the best time to do this. So anyway, I talk too much and I don't want to just keep blabbing. Let's get right into the video. So I want to share about the 10 things I have learned in the year 2019. So yeah, stay tuned and let's see if we can learn a few things from this. Yeah. So I've written them down on a notebook here, so I'll probably be looking down on that. Yeah, so the first thing that I think I learned is, one, not every opportunity is an opportunity for you. In the sense that a lot of the times you might have so many things fall on your lap. You cannot do everything at once, You can't do it all. There are things I have learned to know that, you know what, maybe I'm not into farming, maybe it's not my thing. Even if an opportunity falls in my hands, maybe I can share that with someone who's passionate about it or someone who understands that more. I've learned to kind of understand where my lane is and understand where or which opportunities I should take during which time. Everything has its timing, So that's one point. Not every opportunity is an opportunity for you to grab or take that moment, yeah? I hope that kind of makes sense. And then the other thing is to kind of invest a lot in learning about stuff before you do these things. One thing I would rush into starting a business, but I haven't done much research on it. It ties on to the first point, You get the opportunity. Maybe there are things that you wanted to do or you want to jump into it, but you were not ready for it. And it goes in the sense of always be prepared. If you know you love this or you love this line or you one day want to venture into something, educate yourself on it, learn on it, feed and interact with people who've done it before, and just understand it more before you actually get into it, so that you're able to not just do it or start whatever business, but you're able to actually thrive in it, and succeed in it. So I think investing a lot in learning and reading books and maybe going back to school, or having mentors or talking to people, that will help. So I have learned to to be very aware of that, and to learn more, and I'm reading more books and talking to more people about things that I want to do. But also you have to be careful who you tell what or how you ask these questions, because you don't want to tell your business to everyone. Not everyone has your best interest. You don't want to tell people all the things that you're trying to invest in or do. So you kind of have to be very smart about how you do it, or how you interact or get to talk to people. So the other thing is not to hold grudges. Life is too short. It is too short to be having issues or beefs with people. I mean, yeah, it just gives you more burdens to carry. I think you just have to forgive people and just let it let it go. Let it go, let it go, live your life, and just be at peace with people, at peace with everybody. It doesn't mean you have to be best friends, or you have to, with whatever, with those people. I think you just have to understand this is how they are, or this is who they are in my life, And I usually say, when someone shows you who they are, listen. So it doesn't mean you have to hold grudges. Just know who they are. Just know where to place them. Just to be careful around them. So yeah, don't hold grudges. Life is too short. You need all the positivity and the positive energy, and you cannot be walking around with this sack of burden, holding on grudges with people. So yeah, that's another thing I've learned. The other thing is I think this has recently become like a huge discussion. You need to take care of your mental health, your physical health. You need to take care of yourself. And I think a lot of the times we're so focused on what we need to do, pleasing people and all these other things, that we end up being so frustrated, and we end up just being unhealthy. And I think it is, of course, being magnified by the time or the age that we live in. So this social media era. Yeah, so as I was saying, it is usually magnified by, or it is being magnified by, this digital space, or this digital era that we're in. I mean, with all this social media and everyone showing all this flashy life that they're living in, or the good things, the fancy things that they have, kind of puts pressure on people. Like everyone showing their perfect bodies, perfect skins, and I don't know, this, that. It just makes you frustrated, maybe, that you don't have this, or you don't look like this. And I think it's not healthy. It's not healthy to keep wanting more, and wanting to keep up and keep up with this trending things, and keep up with how people look, how people are living. I think you should just focus on who you are, where you're at, and just going and doing things at your own pace. Like, it's never that serious. And a lot of the times these things are fake. People are on loans living in those houses, or on loans having those cars. People are just not, things are not as they seem. They're not as they seem. And I think it's good to take a step back and realize that, and appreciate where you are and who you are, and appreciate your process of growth, and work on your mental health, and work on your physical health. Because let me tell you, if your mind is not okay, these things start manifesting physically, and you start having issues of pressure and things that are necessary. I think you should take care of yourself, take care of what you eat, eat healthy things. I mean, it's something that I really want to start doing, especially come this new year. Eat healthier and exercise, and make sure that you're just on top of it, and on top of your body. I mean, without it, you can't do anything. Without this body that you have, without your mind, you really cannot do anything. You cannot achieve the dreams that you want to achieve. So take care of yourself. Make that a priority. So that is very crucial, guys. Crucial. Okay. So yeah, let me just fix this. Oh, it's really hot out here. So the other thing is pray more. I know maybe most people are not, or not most people, but there are people who are probably not religious or don't believe in this or whatever. I don't know. But I am. I am. I believe in God, and I think I also believe in prayer. And I think prayer is something that we need to do more of. You need to pray. Um, Pray for the things you want. Pray for yourself, for your family, for the world. Just make sure you invest more on your spiritual life as well. It's very important. I mean, when you have faith, and when you have faith in God, you realize that things just, you relax more because you know that there's a higher power, or there's something. There's things will always be okay, you know. So I cannot expound further into that. I think religion is something we can talk about in another video, but yeah, I've learned to pray more and to just focus more on that. So yeah, let's keep on to the next thing. I also think that we should not we should not pay attention to unnecessary things. Do not give your energy to things that are not of value, things that do not matter. Like, what is the point? I mean, it's like when people are talking about you, or people are gossiping you, or whatever it is. I mean, whatever they say about you doesn't make sense because you know who you are. Um, don't give life to negativity. Don't give life or attention to people that do not matter. Don't waste your time, you know. I mean, time is very valuable, you know, and it goes also to what you give energy to, or what you give life to around you will feed your mental space. Like, it's all tied together. I mean, you just have to be careful who you spend time with, or the people you keep around. Be careful with the things that you let into your mind, and the things that you, because they'll really create a belief, they'll create something in you. So try and be very careful and protect that space of yours and protect your energy. I think that's very crucial. I hope so far I'm doing well and I'm not just blabbing. So the other thing is on starting a business, because I mean it's one of the things that I'm very passionate about, and I think maybe I'll do a video fully on just things that I've learned when running, starting, and growing a business. Because anyway, my career, or what I do, is basically on business development. So it is something that I think I can probably share more about. So yeah, anyway, I have learned in the past year not to overwhelm myself. Um, I used to do so much, and this just wasn't healthy because I never had the chance to give 100% in the things that I was taking on. I also was not being fair to my body, you know. So I think that you should take your time in what you do. You can take two things maybe in 1 year, like 1 year say there's two things I will work on, or this one thing. You would rather excel in that one thing during the year than take on 20 things and fail at all of them. So I have learned while doing business, you have to just one step at a time, you know, pole pole, just slowly grow into that, slowly understand it, and take one business, let it get to a certain point, create the systems that will work, and then I'll move on to the next thing that you want to do. Let everything be very strategic, and you know, take your time with it. So yeah, the other thing that I learned is to know yourself and love yourself. I think the biggest problem we have maybe now is a lot of people have not taken the time to know who they are. When you don't know who you are, then it's so easy for you to go with the flow, go with the trends, you know. It's so easy for you to get frustrated by things around you. I mean, if you know who you are, it's very clear. I know this is where I'm heading. This is what I want in my life. These are the people that, you know, have a purpose or will help me get to my purpose. These are the people I want to keep around. This is the nonsense that I don't tolerate. This is, you know, it's when you know who you are, it's so easy to put everything else in place. And a lot of the times, this is not things that you can, you know, like fully understand who you are. I mean, you're growing, and we're all still growing. But you have to have an idea so that you know what you can take. This will help you in your relationships, in your businesses, in your job, when you're if you're employed. It'll help you when selecting friends and keeping people around you. So know who you are. Take your time to learn yourself, understand yourself, and love yourself. It's very crucial. I mean, if you don't love yourself, how do you expect people to love you? Huh? Come on, you gotta love yourself. Put yourself first and invest in um, me time, I call it. Like, so I've learned to do that, and I think I want to do more of that this year. I want to understand myself more in terms of what do I like, what do I not like, to understand things in the sense that this I can take and this I can take, this I will not tolerate, and this is what I love, this is what I want to do, and also appreciating myself, taking that time to myself. I love to maybe do solo travels where I can meditate and just pamper myself sometimes. I mean, try and do that. You work so hard, you do so much. The least you can do is treat yourself, appreciate yourself. And yeah, so know yourself and love yourself. That is very crucial. Do that in 2020 and you'll see the difference. So the other thing I have learned is to have a little fun. It's never that serious. I mean, I've learned to always remind myself that. And it's because sometimes we take life too serious. We're not here to just work, make this, achieve this, da da da. And it's very much of an African culture where you have to get a good job, like go to school, finish school. Now it's like get your degree, get your master's. Heck, people are getting their PhDs at very young ages now. And then after that, you have to get a good job and then grow in that job. Then you have to buy a house, buy a car. Like, there's such protocols that you have to keep up with. Like, we're so busy trying to do this and achieve this that we forget to have a little fun. Let's just have fun. I mean, I usually tend to say, why do you work? Why do you make that money? Why? You want to have fun. Travel a little. Go out, hang out with your friends, do silly things, be young, be free. It's never that serious. So have a little fun in 2020. It's good for you. And the last and final thing that I have learned is to breathe. I think these things all tie together. Sometimes take that step and just step back and husa. Breathe. Look back at what you've done. Look back at your life. Shut down all the voices out there. Try and listen to yourself. So it goes hand in hand with this, the 2 points that I've been saying. So you kind of have to husa and just breathe. Because sometimes if you don't take that time, it's very easy to be crowded by people's opinions and by things and situations. So just take that pause and just breathe. Let it all sink in. And then you figure it out. For me, it helps when I just meditate or when I just go somewhere and just take that silent time and just try to block out everyone's opinions and just listen to myself. Listen to where I'm at. Am I okay? Am I happy with where I am? Do I like what I do? Am I happy? Yeah, so sometimes you have to try and take that time and husa and breathe. So anyway, I have been doing a lot of that breathing through this whole video because it is damn nerve-wracking to get back into this space. I mean, the YouTube space has been growing in Kenya lately, so it's kind of hectic. I mean, you think at the top of your mind or at the back of your mind, you think, who's gonna be listening to me? Who's gonna wanna hear me talk about? Who's gonna listen to this? Young girl seated here trying to give advice on this and that or whatever, and try and listen to my life. But you know what? There could be someone who's listening, and sometimes if you're gonna do it for just that one person, then it's worth it. It makes sense. So yeah, that was it for the 10 things that I have learned in 2019, and hopefully these are things that will help you and things that you can work on. I would also love to hear about what you have learned. Maybe that could help me in some few things because we're here to grow together. So what have you learned in 2019, and how do you plan on changing or doing more in this 2020? What are your goals and your visions? I want to hear this. So yeah, let's talk more and interact. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll stay tuned for more videos that will be coming. I hope I can stay consistent this year, and I definitely will and plan to try. So yeah, so thank you so much. If you've stayed this far to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Make sure that you share this with your friends and maybe people that would want to hear it. And yeah, let's try and spread positivity and try and be real and be ourselves throughout this 2020. So I wish you all the best of luck this year, and yeah, let's go be great, let's go be ourselves, and let's enjoy 2020. Don't let it pass you. Anyway, let's stop talking, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.